Hey, good morning. Heather Freeman here with the Painted Playground, and I get to teach women how to play with paint. And this is day three. Yeah, day three of doodling. Just part of a little mini series I am doing to share with you a morning, part of my morning ritual that I do every day. And we've been doodling in my sketchbook and painting, or not painting, but doodling in my paint. And it's been a busy couple of days. Doodling in my sketchbook every day, something different. Today I picked, so I had my little idea generator that I shared with you that you can print out, and added all my ideas to the bowl, and have a ton of different ideas, places to start with your doodling so you don't even have to think about it. And today I picked out the flower. And so the past couple of days we've been doodling, doodled some lines, some different lines, and some circles, lots of ways to play with circles. It's a simple shape, but there's just so much you can do with it, and ways that you can make it your own and make it your own unique mark. And so today we're going to play with flowers. So I'm going to flip you over so you can see what I'm working on, and you can doodle along with me. Feel free to share your doodles in the comments below. I would love to see them. All right, so let's get you turned around and just hold on here. There we go. I'll give you a closer, maybe slide you down just a touch more. Get my tea out of the way. My morning cup. There we go. I think that looks good. And when you're popping on, just let me know where you're watching from. I'm going to pull you up on my computer. Well, so that I can see your comments, because while you're flipped upside down, I cannot see your comments. So where did my little... Let's do the flower today. And this is my morning, part of my morning routine, where I connect with my inner artist and let her play for a little while. And it's a daily habit that really helps an artist be able to connect with that creative voice and get it on to the page, so that it's less and less intimidating. If you're somebody that's never painted before, and you're stepping up to the canvas, it can be a little intimidating for some people. And so this doodling is fun, and it's a no pressure type of drawing. And you can just dive in and give yourself the time to play, and to play around with different shapes and patterns, and really just let loose on the canvas. So let's start out with a basic flower, some petals. And I like to, not go, rather than go from here and then just keep going around, which you can certainly do. That has a different effect and more, equal petals. I like to go from side to side, and that way it's a more organic rendition of a flower. So you can just kind of see a little bit of a difference. And this is, you know, more natural, like in just how the petals overlap behind each other. Let's see, let's do another petal. Let me just check over here. See if our technology is working today. Maybe do some droopy. It's that time of the year, right? Where it's August and some of these flowers outside are gonna be drying out and just hanging on. Yeah, a little stem there, maybe a couple of leaves. We were up in doing some camping, and the flowers, it was so gorgeous. They were totally facing, it was up in the high country, and so these high alpine flowers, they're survivors. They're tough flowers because there's not a ton of moisture, and they were just like all of them. You look around and they were all facing the sun when the sun was coming up. It was just so cool. They were just taking in the sun. Maybe let's play with some different shaped petals, right? Like, let's see. Let's do that. More of like a star-shaped petal. This reminds me of an aster, maybe. Let's put some behind it. Earlier we were playing with circles and doing concentric circles and playing around with that. So this is, you know, a way to really play, and they don't have to look like the real thing. This is where you can just use your imagination, right? Let's see. Maybe we'll do. Maybe we'll use our circles from earlier and do a little stem of something. We were out on a run with my daughter the other day. We saw lots of sharp, spiny thistles. We actually had to wade through them trying to find the path. It was so overgrown with these, they're gorgeous purple thistles. They're just not very friendly. Let's see. What else do we want to do? Something like that. I just love that the flowers this time of the year, you know, they're all different kinds of shapes. You know, so often we're used to, when we first go to draw, we think about just the flat face of a flower. But there's really so many ways that we can find different angles to look at a flower, you know, from the side and even from the bottom up. Oops. Let's see. Give this one spiny little leaves. Maybe we've got a bunch of flowers. They're just facing different ways. edge of my paper here. Swirly swirls. Oh, let's see, what else? Where else does my inner artist want to go? Maybe a little tea, like a little cup of a flower. These are always fun. So just really following that voice, playing along, and maybe one more over here. Some sharper edges. Adding some lines. See where that goes. Sandra, good morning. Let's see. We'll do like some little circles. Put that on a little stem. Beginning of the springtime, I think, is when the lilac comes out, right? It's one of my favorites. We'll do a little lilac over here. And whether I get out and get into my studio and I paint later, which I usually try to do, even if I don't, I still feel good. I still feel like I've spent at least 10 to 15 minutes in the morning loosening up and playing. And sometimes that's just how it goes, right? Like our days get ahead of us, and we've got lots to do, and we don't always get to the canvas. But if I can at least draw and doodle and play, then I feel good. And I can step into my day feeling good. I can end my day feeling good, knowing that I did give myself time to create. So, all right, just some fun little flowers today. So let's see, I gotta turn you back up this way because my computer's not working to see your comments. Good morning, Sandra. When I first started painting every month, I would pick a theme and draw the theme daily. That was my exercise. That's awesome. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. And I've got, the freebie download you can get to help you with that. And you don't have to even think about what you're going to doodle. And sometimes I'm out and I've got my notebook and I don't have all my I don't have my idea jar with me. And I can just start doodling, and that works sometimes. But in the morning when I'm just waking up and I'm like just trying to get the flow going, it's helpful to have that little jar of ideas, and you can pick from it and you don't have to think about it, and you just start from there. It just gives you a nice starting point. So awesome. All right, you guys, so that's it for today, and I will see you next time at the canvas. All right, bye for now. Have a great day.